Assalamualaikum and a very good morning, kids. Let's join me to discuss all questions of trial SPM Kedah 2022 paper 1. Now question number 1. Diagram 1 shows a parabolic graph of y equals to fx intersecting with a graph of y squared equals to gx at point A. Verify whether y equals to fx and y squared equals to gx are functions and give your justification. For this question, to identify the graph is function or not, we must know the basic knowledge of function itself. Only relation 1-to-1 and many-to-1 is a function. So then we can use the vertical line test to verify the graph is a function or not. For the first graph, we make vertical line test. Okay, we draw straight line. Okay, so intersect at one point. So therefore, this is the function. The first graph is a function. Okay, for the second graph, same. We draw straight line, vertical straight line. Okay, but this straight line cuts at 2 points. So, not function. Okay, so then to justification your answer, y equals to fx is a function. Okay, because vertical line test cut at one point. Okay, so then another one, y squared equals to, gx is not a function because vertical line test cut at 2 points. Question B. Given gx equals to 3x plus 3, find the value of m if ff inverse 3m squared plus 2 equals to gm plus 3 squared. Okay, so then from the question, ff inverse 3m squared plus 2 equals to gm plus 3 squared. Okay, so this one ff inverse we can eliminate. Okay, so this one is 3m squared plus 2 equals to, okay, so we substitute in function g, x we substitute with m plus 3 squared. So 3m plus 3 squared plus 3. Okay, so then we can expand this one. So 3m squared plus 2 equals to 3m squared plus 6m plus 9, okay, plus 3. So then we expand. So 3m squared plus 18m plus 27 plus 3. Okay, so we can eliminate 3m squared. So we simplify 18m equals to 2 minus 27 minus 3, which is equals to negative 28. Okay, so m equals to, this one 18m. So negative 14 over 9. Number 2, given px equals to 2x minus 4x plus 1 equals to 2x minus m squared plus n. State the value of m and of m. Hence, sketch the graph of px. Okay, so we know from the given quadratic function, this is the vertex form. Okay, so we have to convert this form to vertex form. Okay, so we start from px equals to 2x minus 4, x plus 1. So then we expand x squared plus x minus 4x minus 4. Then we simplify x squared minus 3x minus 4. Okay, so we are going to use completing the square method to convert from this form to vertex form. Okay, so you have to add with b over 2 squared. So minus 3x. So then plus negative 3 over 2 squared. Okay, negative b per 2 kuasa 2. So minus negative 3 over 2 squared. So then minus 4. Okay, so then we can simplify x minus 3 over 2 squared minus negative 3 squared is 9 over 4 minus 4. Okay, so then we simplify this one. X minus 3 over 2 squared. Negative 9 over 4 minus 4 is negative 25 over 4. Okay, so then we open the big bracket. We expand to x minus 3 over 2 squared minus 25 over 2. Okay, so done convert from vertex from general form to vertex form. Okay, so then we compare with the given question. Okay, so 2x minus m squared plus n. Okay, so then we compare. So m equals to negative, 3 over 2 equals to 3 over 2 and n equals to negative 25 over 2. Hence, sketch the graph of px. Okay, so we need to sketch of this graph. Okay, at first, px equals to 2x minus 4, x plus 1. From this, we can identify the roots. Okay, so just now we expand, we already have x squared, this one, minus 3x minus 4. So 2x squared minus 6x minus 8. Okay, so from this we can identify the y-intercept, the px-intercept. Okay, so then to sketch this graph, it's not given the domain. Okay, so then we can draw the vertical axis and horizontal axis. So this is x, this is px. Okay, from this, we know that this is a quadratic function. So parabola A is 2. So smile curve. So parabola with minimum point. Okay, with from here with the roots are negative 1 and 4. So parabola, okay, smile, negative 1 and 4. Okay, so the intercept is negative 8. So this one negative 8. Okay, so from the vertex form, okay, we can identify the minimum point. Okay, minimum point is 3 over 2 negative 25 over 2. Okay, so this is the graph of px. Number 3, solve the simultaneous equation. X over 2 plus y over 3 equals to 1. And y squared minus y plus y squared equals to 12. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, so start from the first equation. X over 2 plus y over 3 equals to 1. So you have to make either x or y as subject. Okay, so I suggest we choose x as subject because only one substitution there. So x as subject. So x over 2 equals to 1 minus y over 3. So x equals to 2 minus 2 over 3 y. Okay, this is first equation. The second one, x squared minus y plus y squared equals to 12. Equation number 2. So equation 1 into 2. Okay, so then we have 2 minus 2 over 3y squared minus y plus y squared equals to 12. Okay, so then we expand, become 4 minus 8 over 3y plus 4 over 9 y squared. Okay, tahu kan expand shortly. Kalau tak tahu kena buat satu-satu. Minus y plus y squared minus 12 equals to 0. Okay, so then quite complicated ni. Kita times 9 lah. Okay, jadi lebih mudah. Okay, so 4 times 1 is 36 minus 24y plus 4y squared minus 9y plus 9y squared minus 108 equals to 0. Okay, so then we can simplify this. 4y squared plus 9y squared is 13y squared minus 33y minus 72 equals to 0. Okay, so just now from the question given, you have to give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, so then this equation you cannot factorize. So you can use formula. Okay, formula. The first formula from the given list of formula. Okay, so y lah, bukan x So y is negative b. So negative 33 plus minus square root. Okay, negative 33 squared minus 4, 13, negative 72. Okay, over 2 times 13. Okay, so this one become 33. Okay, plus minus 4833 over 26. Okay, so we can get two values of y. Okay, so in 3 significant figures. Okay, so 3.94. Okay, so negative 1.40. Dia dalam soalan dia nak 3 significant figures. Okay, so this one we substitute into equation 1. Okay, to find the value of x. So when y equals to 3.94, okay, x equals to 2 minus 2 over 3, 3.94, which is equals to negative 0.627. Same in 3 significant figures. Okay, so when y equals to negative 1.40, x equals to 2 minus 2 over 3 times negative 1.40. Okay, so this one is 2.93. So now we have two values of x and two values of y. Number 4a, simplify 3 power of negative n times 15 power of n minus 27 power of n. Okay, so this one is question of indices. So the base are 3, 15 and 27. Okay, so from the question, 3 power of negative n, 15 power of n minus 27 power of n. First of all, we need to uniform the base first. Okay, base 3. So this one become 1 over 3 power of n. 15 is 3 times 5 power of n. 27 is 3 cube. Okay, so then 1 over 3 power of n. So we open the bracket. You separate 3 power of n times 5 power of n. Okay, so this one actually the idea is we are going to find the common factor. So this one we can separate become 3 power of n times 3 power of 2n. Sebab kita nak factorize nanti ni. Okay, so then this one is 1 over 3 power of n. Okay, so we factorize 3 power of n. So this one 5 power of n minus 3 power of 2n. Okay, so kita boleh eliminate. So become 5 power of n minus 3 kuasa 2 is 9 power of n. B. Express h in terms of a and b if the solution of an equation set for x minus set x equals to 3 over set a minus set b such that a and b are constants is x equals to h set a plus set b squared. Okay, so what should we do? Okay, so first of all, here we got words of solution, meaning that kalau solution, we need to find the value of x. So then we have to make x as subject for this equation. Okay, so then compare dengan this equation, nanti kita boleh express h in terms of a and b. Okay, So then from the question, set 4x minus set x equals to 3 over set A minus set B. So first step kita nak jadikan x as subject. Okay, so we have to separate. So set 4, set x minus set x equals to 3 over set A minus set B. Okay, for the right side, we need to multiply with the conjugate. So set A plus set B. Kita kena rationalize kan So set A plus set B. Okay, so then this one, set 4 is 2. 2 set x minus set x equals to 3 set A plus set B. Okay, this one kita kena guna A minus B. A plus B equals to A squared minus B squared. So this one becomes set A squared minus set B squared. Okay, so the right side ni 2 set x minus 1 set x. So 1 set x. So set x equals to 3 set A plus set B. Okay, over yang ni boleh jadilah A minus B. Okay, so to eliminate the square root, we have to square, okay, both side. Okay, so this one become x equals to 3 squared is 9. Set A plus set B squared over A minus B squared. Kita squarekan semua. Okay, so then this one, we compare with the given question here. Kita compare dengan x given h kat situ tu. Set A plus set B squared over tak ada over. Okay, find h. To find h So kita compare lah this one. Okay, so then h equals to 9 over 9 tu macam A lah pula So sama dengan 9 over A minus B squared. C, given that m equals to ln m plus 1 such that m is a rational number and is the solution of an equation 5e power of n minus 3 equals to e power of negative 2, find the value of m. Okay, same like previous question. To find solution, we have to find the value of unknown. So in this situation, unknown is n. So kita kena jadikan n is subject. Okay, so start from 5e power of n minus 3 equals to e power of negative 2. We group together the e. Okay, so e power of negative 2, this one equals to 1 over 5. Okay, so by using the laws of indices, okay, divide. So power we need to minus So kita dapat e power of n minus 3 minus negative 2. So plus 2. So equals to 1 over 5. Simplify e power of n minus 1 equals to 1 over 5. Okay, so then we have to log both sides with log base e. Okay, but log base e actually ln. So kita kena lnkan lah dua-dua belah. So ln e power of n minus 1, ln 1 over 5. So then kita boleh move. So n minus 1 ln e equals to ln 1 over 5. Okay. So ln e actually ln e log e base e kan. Okay, so it equals to 1. So this one, the left side is n minus 1 equals to ln 1 over 5. So then n equals to ln 1 over 5 plus 1. Okay, so this one we compare with the question. So n equals to dia bagi ln m plus 1. Okay, so compare. Okay, so then m equals to 1 over 5. Number 5A. Diagram 5A shows Pak Abu and Pak Kasim at their respective roti canai restaurants. Every day, Pak Abu's restaurant sales increased by 4 pieces, while Pak Kasim's restaurant sale increased by 2 pieces. On the end day of business, the number of roti canai sold by Pak Abu's restaurant for the first time exceed the sales of roti canai at Pak Kasim restaurant. Find the value of n. Okay, so we know that this question involves progression. So firstly, we need to list the sequence of roti canai Pak Abu and Pak Kasim, so then we can identify the type of progression. Okay, so start from Pak Abu restaurant. Okay, starting is 100, so increase by 4, 104, 108. Okay, so then this is arithmetic progression with D is 4. Okay, then Pak Kasim, okay, 400, increase by 2, 402, 404. So then this is AP as well, but D is 2. Okay, so then dia nak on the nth day. So meaning that Tn. So Tn, formula Tn of arithmetic progression is A plus n minus 1D. So Tn Pak Abu restaurant, okay, exceed Pak Kasim restaurant. So Tn Pak Abu exceed so more Tn Pak Kasim. Okay, so by using the formula of Tn, so we substitute lah dia punya A and D. Okay, so A for Pak Abu is 100 plus n minus 1, D is 4. Pak Kasim 400 plus n minus 1, 2. Okay, so we simplify this one is 100 plus 4n minus 4, 400 plus 2n minus 2. So this one 4n minus 2n more than 400 minus 2 minus 100 plus 4. Okay, so this one 2n is more than 302, then n more than 151. Okay, but n is number of term kan, jadi yang kena whole number lah. So n equals to 152. B. Diagram 5B shows Alia Christina place a swing release from a specific position. The distance of the first complete oscillation is 400 cm and the distance of the next complete oscillation is 15% less than the previous distance. Find the number of complete oscillation if the sum of the complete oscillation distances is less than 2,434 cm. So actually if we have master in this topic, kalau kita dah biasa buat latihan progression, we can predict that this is geometric progression with R equals to 0.85 sebab decrease 15%. So 100% tolak 15% equals to 85%. So R equals to 0.85. Okay, tapi kalau kita tak biasa, better kita listkan. Okay, selamat. So B, first of all kita listkan T1 is 400. So T2 dia decrease, so tolak lah. So 400 minus 15% bahagi 100% darab 400. Okay, so equals to 340. So then T3 340 tolak lagi 15%. So 15 per 100 times 340. Okay, equals to 289. Okay, so then from T1, T2 and T3, so kita boleh tahu this is geometric progression. Okay, so geometric progression with R equals to 0.85. Bahagi 340 divided by 400 ataupun 289 divided by 340. So kita dapat R equals to 0.85. Okay, so dekat sini dia kata sum of the complete oscillation. Okay, since of sum, so we use Sn. Okay, so less than 2434. This is geometric progression. So kita ada Sn yang R is less than 1. So Sn is A 1 minus R power of n over 1 minus R. So we substitute into the equation. So kita dapat A is 400 100. 1 minus R is 0.85 power of n. Divide 1 minus 0.85 less than 2434. Okay, so then this one kita akan dapat 1 minus 0.85 power of n is berapa ni? 3, 6. You all guna calculator lah So divide by 4,000. Okay, so then 1 minus 3651 over 4,000 less than 0.85 power of n. Ataupun dekat sini kita ni lah, kita simplify 0.85 power of n is more than, satu tolak tu dapat 0.08725. Okay, so to find the value of n, kita logkan both side with log base 10. So log base 10 is 0.85 power of n log 0.08725. So n kurang lah So n log 0.85 more than log 0.08725. Okay, so this one log 0.85 ni negatif and log 0.08725 negatif as well. So kita punya tanda akan berubah, less than this one log 0.08725 over log 0.85. Okay, so then kita dapatlah nanti n is less than 15.0073. Okay, so n is number of term. So kita ambil whole number. So n equals to 15. Question number 6. Diagram 6a and 6b shows a straight line obtained by plotting from non-linear equation y over x equals to mx squared minus nx. Given two graphs, show that n equals to 6i minus 18. Okay, for the first graph, this is linear law. So for the first graph, big Y is confirm y over x cube. Big X ni tak tahu. For the second one, confirm big X is X and Y yang tak tahu. So we have to try one by one. So from graph 6a, okay, we have this equation y over x equals to mx squared minus nx. So the clue is y over x cube. So we have to divide by x squared. So divide by x squared, divide x squared, divide x squared. Okay, here we got y over x cube equals to m minus n over x. Okay, so then we rearrange big Y equals to m bx plus c. So y over x cube equals to negative n 1 over x plus m. Okay, so then from the diagram, okay, this is c, intercept, equals to h plus 3. So then m equals to h plus 3. Okay, kita biar dulu. Okay, but for the second graph, okay, graph 6b, okay, sama, from equation y over x equals to mx squared minus nx. Okay, so we can, dia nak x so kita boleh divide by x. So bahagi x, divide by x, divide by x. Yang ni kita akan dapat y over x squared equals to mx minus n. So dah nampak kan, big Y dia y over x squared, big X dia x sahaja. Okay, so then we can compare as well the C dengan ni. Okay, so then negative n equals to negative 6h. So n equals to 6h. Okay, so dia nak n in terms of m. Okay, so yang tadi tu kita kena ni balik lah. So h equals to m minus 3. Okay, so this one is equation 1. This one equation 2. So 1 into 2. So kita dapat n equals to 6 times m minus 3. So n equals to 6m minus 18. So shown. Number 7, diagram 7 shows the straight line PQ has an equation negative x over 2 minus y over 4 equals to 2. PQ intersect the x-axis at point P and intersect at y-axis at point Q. Point B lies on PQ such that 5PB equals to 2PQ. Find coordinate of B. Okay, so for this question, you have to put all the information on the diagram first, meaning you have to label the diagram. So we have negative x over 2 minus y over 4 equals to 2. So to find coordinate P first, P is x-intercept, so y0. So negative x over 2 is 2, x equals to negative 4. So P is negative 4, 0. For coordinate Q is y-intercept, so x0. So negative y over 4 is 2. So y is negative 8. So coordinate Q is 0, negative 8. Okay, so from this, you have 5PB equals to 2PQ. So PB over PQ is 2 over 5. So PB 2, PQ 5. So BQ is 3. So we can find B. Tak tahu, so kita letak XY. Okay. So we can find B, XY by using formula of points internally divide segment with the ratio of MN. So kita cross. Kita cari X dulu. Cross. Okay, so now 3 times negative 4 plus 2 times 0 over the ratio is 2 plus 3. Okay, so then coordinate Y, again cross. So kita dapat 3 times 0 plus 2 times negative 8 over 2 plus 3. Okay, nanti kita selesaikan ni. Kita boleh dapat lah. Okay, so dapat ni berapa ni? So, this one. Negative 12 over 5. Okay, so this one negative 16 over 5. This is coordinate of B. Okay, next question B. Find the ratio of triangle area OPB with that area triangle of OQB. Okay, so when we refer the diagram, area of OPB is this one, OPB. Okay, so then area of OQB, this one. So actually we already have the ratio, 2:3. So tapi kalau kita nak cari, kita nak buktikan pun boleh. So now we try to find area of OPB then area of OQB. So first of all, tadi kita ada 0, O is 0, 0, P is negative 4, 0, B is negative 12 over 5, negative 16 over 5, and Q is 0, negative 8. Okay, so now kita cari area OPB first. So 1 over 2, we arrange 0, 0, negative 4, 0, negative 12 over 5, negative 16 over 5, then back to 0, 0. Okay, so this one first. So this one 1 over 2. 0 times 0 plus negative 4 times negative 16 over 5 plus negative 12 over 5 times 0. Okay, so minus. Okay, so then the opposite. Okay, so this one is 0 times negative 4 plus 0 times negative 12 over 5 plus negative 16 over 5 times 0. Okay. So yang ni kita kira lah, kita akan dapat jawapan dia 32/5. Okay, this is area of OPB. So kita cari pula area of OQB. So 1/2, 0, 0, Q 0, -8, B, -12/5, -16/5. So 0, 0. Okay, so this one equals to 1/2. 0 times 0, yang this one, this way. Okay, time, 0 times -8. Plus 0 times -16/5 plus -12/5 times 0. Okay, minus yang opposite dia. Okay, so this one 0 times 0 plus -8 times -12/5 plus -16/5 times 0. Okay. Okay, so this one kita akan dapat the answer is 48/5. Okay. So then the ratio area OPB over area OQB is 32/5 over 48/5. So kita akan dapat 2/3. So the ratio, ratio 2:3. 8. The ball is rolled from point M 512 with the velocity vector v equals to 4i minus 2j meter per second. After 30 seconds leaving M, the ball is at point N where vector ON equals to vector OM plus t vector v. A. Find the speed and the position of the ball from M after 4 seconds. Okay, so then to find speed, okay. So actually the magnitude of the vector, the velocity, okay, so which is equals to by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so 4 squared plus -2 squared square root. Okay, so this one is 4 third 20 or 2 third 5. Okay, so then to find the position vector, okay, so now given point M is 512, so we can find OM, okay, which is equals to 512. Okay, so then by using given vector ON equals to vector OM plus t vector V, so we substitute OM 512, t is 4, V just now is for -2. So this one 512 plus 16 -8. Okay, so then this one equals to 21 4. B. When will the ball be at the east side of the origin? Okay, for question B, we have to find T. Yang A tadi, T dia bagi 4 kan? Yang ni dia tak bagi, dia suruh cari. Okay, so for question B, start from ON equals to OM plus TV. OM tadi is 512 plus T ni tak tahu. V is for -2. So kita akan dapat 5 plus 4T. This one 12 minus 2T. Okay. So now dia kata east side. Okay. So then kalau kita ada Cartesian plane, so this is X, this is Y, this is vector I, this is vector J. Okay, if side of origin, so somewhere here. Okay, at X exists. So when X exists, Y is 0. Okay, meaning that vector of J is 0. So vector J is 0. Okay, so then 12 minus 2t equal to 0. So then t equals to 6. 9. Diagram 9 shows the water theme park plan. A company is interested in buying and renovating the water theme park area. The company intends to build 2 pools, a pool for adults and a pool for children. Given point B and point H are the midpoint of AC and BF respectively, ACD is a sector of a circle center at A. ABFG is a rectangle and AG equals to AC equals to 2R. A, find the angle of BAH in terms of pi radian. Okay, so first of all kita labelkan. Okay, B is midpoint of AC. So B midpoint. Then H is midpoint of BF. So this one midpoint. Okay, so then but AG equals to AC equals to 2R. So this one is 2R. This one 2R as well. So meaning that this one R, this one R. So this one same. R, R. Okay, so then to find angle of BAH, this. Okay, so this one isosceles, so 45 degree. So angle BAH is 45 times pi over 180. Pi over 4 rad. B. If the area of the adult pool is to be increased so that the area is twice the size of the children's pool without changing the length of AC, find the perimeter of the new adult pool in terms of R. Okay, so now given adult pool area is twice children pool area. Okay, so from the diagram we can find area of children pool. Okay, the shape actually this one children pool shape is trapezium, so 1/2 times base. Okay, base dia R. Okay, times addition of 2 parallel. Okay, which is R plus 2R. Okay, so this one 1/2R times 3R. So then 3/2R squared. Okay, so area of children pool is 3/2 R squared. So area of adult pool is twice. Pool is twice. So 2 times 3/2 R squared. So 3R squared. Next, to find the new adult pool area, AC cannot be changed. Okay. So yang the new one still sector tapi AC dia tak berubah. Okay, AC actually the radius 2R. This one same 2R. This is A. Okay, so meaning that you can find the new theta lah. Yang tak boleh berubah radius je. Theta dia boleh berubah. Okay, so this is sector. So area of sector is 1/2 R squared. Now radius is 2R squared theta. So equals to 3R squared. So this one 1/2 times 4R squared theta is 3R squared. Okay, so then theta equals to 3/2 radian. Okay, so then now kita dah dapat radian. So then the perimeter. Okay, the perimeter is 2R plus 2R plus this one S equals to R theta. So R is 2R, theta is 3/2. Okay, so here we got 7R. So the perimeter is 7R. 10A. Find limit x squared minus 9 over x minus 3 when x approaches to 3. Okay, so first of all, we need to factorize, become x minus 3, x plus 3 over x minus 3. So then this one we can eliminate, then simplify. X approaches to 3, so become x plus 3. So then we just substitute x equals to 3. Okay, 3 plus 3 equals to 6. B. Diagram 10 shows a measurement of the sole area of a shoe used by Mr. Kasim, a shoemaker. The sole area of the shoe A equals to 4 over 9 R squared, such that R is a measure of the length of the shoe in mm. A new employee of Mr. Kasim has overcut by PMM from the supposed measurement of 225 mm. Express the percentage of small change, the area of the sole of the shoe in terms of P. Okay, so the clue is a small change. So meaning that we are going to use delta. Okay, so delta in this situation, the new employee overcut. So of R, so delta R equals to P. Okay, so now given A equals to 4 over 9 R squared. So A in terms of R differentiate, we will get dA dR equals to 8 over 9 R. And R is 225. So the answer will be 200. Okay, so by using delta A, delta R approximate to dA dR. So delta A is dA dr times delta R. So dA dr is 200 and delta R is P. So this is the small change of area. So now to find the percentage, okay. So the percentage is the small change divided by the initial value, nilai awal of A. So 200P over, okay, 4 over 9, R is 225 squared. So percentage times 100%. Okay, so ni you kira lah. So you akan dapat 8 over 9P percent. Number 11, diagram 11 shows a clock tower with PTQ as a right angle triangle. The angles of elevation of P from point Q, R and S are theta, 2 theta and 3 theta respectively. The point Q, R, S and T lie on the horizontal line. Given that QR equals to 12 meter, RS equals to 4 meter, PT equals to H meter and ST equals to alpha meter. Express the height of the tower in terms of alpha. Okay, so then given PT equals to H. Okay, so we can see the right angle triangle, so we can use trigonometry. In this situation, we can use tangent. Okay, so then for tangent theta, opposite over adjacent, so H over alpha plus 16. For tangent 2 theta, opposite is H over alpha plus 4. And for tangent 3 theta is H over alpha. Okay, but we know that tangent 3 theta we can separate become tangent theta plus 2 theta. Okay, so then we can substitute tangent 3 theta is H over alpha, and tangent theta plus 2 theta we can use addition formula for tangent. So tangent theta plus tangent 2 theta over 1 minus tangent theta tangent 2 theta. Okay, so then we substitute tangent theta is H over alpha plus 16. So H over alpha plus 16. Tangent 2 theta is H over alpha plus 4. Divide by, okay, 1 minus H over alpha plus 16. H over alpha plus 4. Okay, so this one equals to H over alpha. Okay, so then this one we can equate the denominator. Okay, so this one become alpha plus 16, alpha plus 4, then H alpha plus 4, H alpha plus 16. Okay, divide by, we equate the denominator. So alpha plus 16, alpha plus 4 minus H squared. Okay, over alpha plus 16 alpha plus 4. This one equals to h over alpha. Okay, apparently we can eliminate this. Okay, so this one is h alpha plus 4 h plus h alpha plus 16h. Okay, over this one alpha squared plus 4 alpha plus 16 alpha plus 64 minus h squared equals to h over alpha. Okay, so then we can simplify this. H over alpha is 2h plus 20, 2 alpha h. 2h alpha plus 20h. Okay, over alpha squared plus 20 alpha plus 64 minus h squared. Okay, so we can factorize. So h 2 alpha plus 20 over alpha squared plus 20 alpha plus 64 minus h squared. So kita boleh eliminate. So kita cross. So alpha squared plus 20 alpha plus 64 minus h squared equals to 2 alpha squared plus 20 alpha. Okay, so then we can make h as subject. Okay, so this one we can find alpha squared plus 20 alpha plus 64 minus 2 alpha squared minus 20 alpha equals to h squared. Okay, so then kita boleh simplify lah. So h squared equals to alpha, so 64. Okay, eliminate. So 64 minus alpha squared. So then h equals to square root 64 minus alpha squared. Number 12, diagram 12A shows 3 numbered cards. Find the number of 3 digits number using all 3 cards if there is no restriction. Okay, so we are going to arrange numbers. So we are going to use permutation. So there are 3 cards. So to arrange all, so 3 P3 or 3 factorial. So equals to 6 ways. So then the second one, okay, the second one, even digit must not be side by side. Okay, so even digit we have here, even equals to 2 numbers and odd equals to 1 number. So then we are going to, we have to find the side by side first. Side by side, even number. So we have 2 numbers, so 2 factorial. So balance 1 including this one, so another 2, so 2 factorial. So times equals to 4 ways. But this one is for side by side. So kalau not side by side, not side by side, so all. All minus yang side by side. So all is 6 factorial ataupun 3 P3 minus 4. Okay, which is equals to 2. B, diagram 12B shows keychains to be hung on a hanger to be displayed to customers in a store. Find the number of different ways 5 keychains can be hung in a row. Okay, so we are going to arrange keychains, same use permutation. So arrange 5 from 9. So 9 P5. Okay, the answer will be 15,120 ways. C. Diagram 12C shows the hanger for hanging the keychain in 12B. This hanger has one hook in the middle and 8 hooks around it. 1. Find the number of different ways 8 keychains can be hung except in the hook in the middle. Okay, here we got 9 keychain. Okay, for this question, we need to know the formula arrangement in the circle, which is n minus 1 factorial. Okay, so then question 1. Okay, so we have 9 keychain here, but only 8 hanger. Sebab dia kata except one in the middle, right? Okay, so then we have to choose 8 from 9. So 9C8. Okay, so dah choose 8, baru kita susun in the circle. Then 8 minus 1 factorial equals to 45,360 ways. 2. Find the number of different ways all the keychains are hung on the 9 hooks if all vowels must be together. Okay, so the second one, vowels must be together. So from the question here, there are 3 vowels, O, E, I, and 6 consonant. So 3 vowels, 6 consonant. Okay, so then at the middle here, we need to hang consonant. Tak bolehlah vowels sebab dia dah kata vowels together. So yang dekat tengah tu mestilah consonant. Okay, satu je So 6, kita pilih 6C1 untuk yang tak kat tengah. Okay, so then vowels together, there are 3 vowels. So then 3 factorial. Okay, so then the rest consonant we have 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so kalau together kita kena campur dengan sini 5 tambah 1, so 6. So tapi dalam circle ni formula dia. So 6 minus 1 factorial. So kita darabkan lah. Okay, 6C1 times 3 factorial times 5 factorial. Okay, the answer is 4320 ways. 13. A test consists of 40 multiple choice questions. Each question has 4 choices of answer where one of these is correct. Each question obtains equal marks. A. Azura guesses the answer to every question. Azura guesses the answer for all questions. Estimate the number of questions she guessed wrongly. Okay, so then to answer this question, we have formula probability of event A equals to number of event A over number of sample space. Okay, for this question, there are 4 choices. Satu je betul. So then probability correct is 1 over 4. So probability wrong is 3 over 4. So now kita nak yang wrongly. Okay, so probability wrong is 3 over 4. Okay, number of event A tak tahu, number of sample space is 40. Okay, so number of Azura guess question yang she guessed wrongly is darab lah. 3 over 4 times 40, which is equals to 30. B. The probability of an excellent male student is 0.25. 5 male students were selected from a group of male students who sat for the test. Find the probability of at least 2 excellent students. Okay, so then X is excellent student. So the probability to get excellent student is 0.25. Probability of failure 1 minus 0.25, 0.75. So now N is 5, X is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to find the probability at least 2. So Px more equals than 2. Okay, meaning that 2, 3, 4, 5 kan, banyak sangat. So kita tahu total of probability is 1. So 1 minus probability X equals to 0 minus probability X equals to 1. Okay, so then we substitute into the formula of binomial. Okay, so Px equals to 0 is NC0, 5C0. 5C0, 0.25 power of 0, 0.75 5 power of 5 minus 0, 5. Okay, so Px equals to 1 and 5C1. 5C1, 0.25 power of 1, 0.75 power of 4. Okay, so the answer will be 0.3672. C. Busu answers 30 questions correctly and randomly chooses an answer to each of the remaining 10 questions. Find the probability that he answers at least 34 questions correctly. Okay, so now tadi ada total 40 questions. So 30 question dah confirm betul. So yang the rest 10 tu dia nak nak teka So then n equals to 10. So then x equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so then probability guess to 0.25 and q is 0.75. Okay, so dia nak at least 34. Tapi 30 tu dah confirm betul. So at least 34 tu actually at least 4. So kita nak cari probability at least 4. So x more equals than 4. Okay, more than 4 meaning that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So banyak sangat. So 1 minus p x equals to 0 minus p x equals to 1 minus p x equals to 2 minus px equals to 3. Okay, so kita carilah one by one. So 1 minus when x 0, now 10 c0, 0.25 power of 0, 0.75 power of 10. Minus 10 c1, 0.25 power of 1, 0.75 power of 9. Minus 10c2, 0.25 power of 2, 0.75 power of 8. And minus 10c3, 0.25 power of 3, 0.75 power of 7. Okay, so then we calculate this one. The probability is 0.2241. 14a, given y equals to x over 2x minus 3, show that dy dx equals to negative 3 over 2x minus 3 squared. Hence, find integration 1 over 2x minus 3 squared dx. Okay, so now here we have y equals to x over 2x minus 3. So to find dy dx, we need to use quotient rule. So u is x, du dx is 1. V is 2x minus 3, dv dx is 2. So dy dx, we have formula v du dx minus u dv dx over v squared. Okay, so we just substitute. Okay, v du dx is 2x minus 3, 1 minus u dv dx, u times 2. So over v squared, so 2x minus 3 squared. So this one is 2x minus 3 minus 2x over 2x minus 3 squared. Okay, so this one is negative 3 over 2x minus 3 squared. Okay, same. Okay, same. So shown. So this one dy dx shown. Hence, find integration 1 over 2x minus 3 squared. Okay, so then nak cari 1 over 2x minus 3 squared dx. Okay, so actually from here, kita boleh jadikan 1 over 2x minus 3 squared is equals to negative 1 over 3 dy dx. So we substitute here negative 1 over 3 dy dx dx. Okay, so then negative 1 over 3 is constant, so we can move out. So dy dx. Okay. So integrate dy dx, we will get y. Tapi y kat sini tadi, this one. So integrate this one, negative 1 over 3y lah kan. Tapi y is x over 2x minus 3. Okay. So then dapatlah nanti di answer ni kita expand, terdapat negative x over 6x minus 9. Okay, ataupun kalau tak suka negatif tu kan, kita darab dengan negatif 1. So x over 9 minus 6x. B. Diagram 14 shows a pond such that the water volume is maximum. Given the gradient function at point A is 2x minus 4, where y is the depth of the pool in meter and x is the width of the pond in meter measured from the pool. Roman 1, find the equation of the curve for the base of the pond. Okay, so then Roman 1, okay, we are going to find the equation of the curve and given gradient function is 2x minus 4. So dy dx equals to 2x minus 4. Okay, so then to find dy dx, we can integrate both sides with respect to x. Integrate dy dx, we will get y, integrate 2x minus 4, 2x squared over 2 minus 4x plus c. Okay, but from the diagram here, maybe we can draw the axis. Okay, axis je, y-axis, this is y-axis, and x-axis. Okay, so then we can see from the diagram the c is 0. Okay, so then y equals to x squared minus 4x. Okay, Roman 2. Ahmad swam 3.5 from the meter from the pole. Find the vertical distance in meter of Ahmad to the bottom of the pool at that time. Okay, so dia kata 3.5 from the pole. Dan dekat sini pun dia dah kata kalau x ni measured from the pole. So yang 3.5 ni x lah. So when x equals to 3.5, y is 3.5 squared minus 4 times 3.5. Okay, so ni kita akan dapat negative 7 over 4. Distance always positive, so distance is 7 over 4. C. The curve of B1 is moved 2 meter to the left. Find the new equation of the curve. Hence, find the volume generated in terms of pi when the area bounded by the curve and x-axis is rotated on y-axis. Okay, at first, this is the equation, the curve. Okay, so then move to the left 2 meter. So you will get like this. Okay, same shape but different intercept is negative 4. Okay, so then the new equation is quadratic. Y equals to x squared. Intercept is negative 4, so minus 4. Okay, so then the area bounded by the curve and x-axis is this one. This area. Okay, we are going to rotate it about y. So volume is pi. Choose formula dulu. A b x squared dy. Okay, so then since of dy, a and b are values of y. So lower limit is negative 4, upper limit is 0, x squared. Okay, daripada sini so x squared is y plus 4. So x squared is y plus 4 dy. Okay, so then we integrate, we will get y squared over 2 plus 4y. Okay, so then we substitute upper limit. Okay, this one pi. So 0 squared mesti tunjuk 4 times 0, walaupun 0 kena tunjuk. So negative 4 squared over 2 plus 4, negative 4. Okay, so then this one pi 0 minus negative 8. Alright, so 0 minus negative 8. So this one equals to 8 pi. Question number 15. Diagram 15a shows a graph of the velocity of an eagle at a height of k meter to catch a fish on the surface of the water. A. Given the height function of the eagle is ht equals to 1 over 8 t minus 16 squared. Okay, so Roman 1, find the value of k. So the value of k here, k is ht intercept when t equals to 0. So the coordinate is 0, k. Okay, so then A, Roman 1, ht equals to 1 over 8 t minus 16 squared. So ht is k, 1 over 8, t is 0, minus 16 squared. So k equals to 32. Roman 2, find time in second the eagle to catch fish on the surface of the water. Okay, surface of kat sini lah. So at this time ht yang 0. Okay, so Roman 2, ht equals to 0. So then 1 over 8 t minus 16 squared equals to 0. T minus 16 squared equals to 0. Then t minus 16, 0 dapat t equals to 16. Roman 3, find the height in meter of the eagle 5 seconds after it catches the fish. Okay, 5 minit selepas. So tadi dia catch fish when t equals to 16. So 5 minit lepas tu 16 plus 5. So Roman 3, t equals to 16 plus 5 equals to 21. So we substitute into h21 equals to 1 over 8. 21 minus 16 squared. Okay, so this one is 3.125, the answer. B, diagram 15b shows a kingfisher bird catching fish in water. A kingfisher bird catches fish in the same area. The height function of the kingfisher bird is ht equals to 1 over 10 t squared minus 12t plus 27. If the kingfisher bird has the ability to catch fish less than 1 meter from the water surface, find the range of time for the kingfisher bird to catch the fish. Okay, so then dia nak cari yang underwater surface. So ht for kingfisher, so less than 0. So ht is 1 over 10 t squared minus 12t plus 27 less than 0. So this one we can factorize. T minus 3, t minus 9. Okay, so when we sketch the graph, okay, so then 3 at the left, 9 at the right, so less than. So right here. So range of time is t more than 3 but less than 9.